Hi everybody! Today I'm out here by our old house that was built in 1907. I'm going to metal detect beside it today and where the orchard once was. So where I am, all this grassy area was an orchard. Now, as you can see in the old picture, this area was filled with fruit trees. I think mostly apple. I know when I was a kid, there was a crabapple tree over there. There's one of the original old pear trees down there, and there's one original apple tree still standing, that thick one that is kind of leaning that way. And then Dad planted this apple tree right here where the wheel is. So these trees have been planted, like that pine tree, that pine tree, that pine tree, the lilac trees. The juniper trees were not planted, they just came up. The pine tree and the poplar tree were planted, and those maple trees over there. And can I just say, and we all regret the poplar and pine trees being planted because there's a lot of messy cleanup. But anyway, back to metal detecting. We have the cats helping. And I have detected over on that side a little bit. So today I'm going to be detecting in the shade because it's hot. And this is the first time I've been out in like a week and a half. So let's see what we can find. Pepper, what's going on there? Well, I had a really good signal right here by the fence. And guess what it was? Dun da da dum! All right, who threw this over the fence when they were sitting here having a nice sip of Pepsi? I don't know. Well, I had a signal in the 50s on my AT Pro, and I got another shotgun head stamp. We'll have to see what this says. And a nail. Oh, I haven't found this brand before. Does anybody know how old this would be? Okay, this was ringing up like an 82, an old hose fitting, and a kind of a neat old piece of glass here. Yeah, just got a 22 shell, about an inch down. Well, I got about a 53 signal, and yes, it's another shotgun head stamp. I'll see what kind that is. Well, I found a shotgun head stamp in this big piece of bone. You guys, I think I have an old toy, an army guy. I'm gonna have to clean this up and see what it is. Oh my word. It looks like it's a man laying down. Oh, it's probably one of Dad's old army toys. Let's clean it up. I found the other half to the army guy, and then this bullet shell, but I think the bullet is still in it. Oh, let's clean it up. It's so cool, you guys. Oh my word. Well, look at this guy. He has paint on his face. He's missing the gun. And this little piece here that is just part of his back end. So we're missing a section there. You can see that's a flat thing there. Wow, you guys, Dad told me about an army set that he used to have. And it got lost in a flood down there in the ditch one day. But I guess this one, this one, I don't know. Maybe he threw it. Maybe it went airborne. I don't know. Let's see if I can find some more pieces. Okay, this thing that I thought was a bullet is actually the gun. Wow, you guys. No wonder it was so heavy. I think these are lead toys. Wow. Well, let's go see if I can find another piece to this. Well, I don't know what this is. I just dug it up 3 inches down, so I'm going to go clean this up. It was a 55 to 57 on the AT Pro, and it looks like there's some kind of decoration here. Let's check it out. This is what I found, and it straightened out okay. I wonder what this was used for. Maybe it was a ring around something? I don't see any words. So I found that lead soldier right there, and this ditch is our creek. Well, it's not running right now. When Dad was a kid, he told me that one day he left his toy army set down there next to the bridge, and he and the family went to the Dalles. And when he got back, there had been a flash flood and carried his toys away. So that might have been one of his soldiers from that set. And sometime I'd like to, look down this ditch and see if I can find any pieces from those. If they're lead, they surely would travel a good distance, but they wouldn't float off, would they? So, wow. And, but the thing is, this creek would be a raging river during the spring runoff. I mean, it would get just a few inches below the bridge there, and it would just be a raging river down here. This is probably why this rock wall was built, to keep it from eroding away here. So that's the story. Well, I can't read what's on here. It's really corroded. Wonder what kind this was, or how old it was. Here are the other shotgun head stamps that I found today. There is an owl that just plopped down there on that last tree. There's a fence that goes around the tree, and it's sitting on that. And I don't know if it's a juvenile owl or an adult, but he's big. And the robins are having a little conniption down there. So I'm going to see how close I can get to it. It's right over there, sitting on that post. It's flying off. So over there by my metal detector, along the rock wall that goes all the way down, there used to be a picket fence, and I'll show you some pictures of just how much picket fence there was around here. Not just around the yard, but around the orchard. So it's pretty interesting. I thought I'd find tons of nails over there, and I've found a couple, but not so many. Well, I've only done this section so far today, and I think it's about time to go in. So I found like 6 shotgun head stamps, that really neat toy soldier, and a few nails. So not a lot today. There's a lot of haze over there, and the reason is there's a fire off that direction, and that is downwind, so smelling a little bit of smoke today. Thankfully overnight there wasn't any wind, so I could open my window. But just hoping that the wind doesn't bring it here. It's several miles away right now, like 10 miles, but you know, when people can't get it out and the wind comes up, it can go for miles. So just hoping and praying it doesn't come over here in a few days. So thanks, everybody. Check out how much picket fence there is in these pictures. Join me in these videos to go on some more treasure hunting adventures.
And if you haven't yet, please consider subscribing and smash that like button. Thank you so much for watching.